The game crashed. I think I remember that happening before. That's annoying. So we're gonna have to redo the last two rooms. That's really annoying. I think that's why I only ever did one playthrough on PS5. If I remember correctly now. I think I remember that. Oh, now we have to do these rooms again.
Wait.
I don't want to just grenade them now. Be done with it. Yeah, the grenade doesn't even do that much. Okay.
Wait.
That's not great. Bitch.
Wait.
I remember Plaga 3 being the most annoying because it feels really inconsistent. Yeah. The last time we only took like one shot to kill it, and that time we took a lot for some reason. I don't think the thermal scope helps you with Shield Brothers. Bitch. What? I ran into that.
Follow me.
Right, that's acceptable. It's not like we are running out low on the health. Please don't crash again. That would really suck. I remember it crashing there in my first run, I think.
Wait.
Right. Oh, really? The first run was so clean.
Wait.
Fine. We will do this for fun entertainment way.
Wait.
far, I got one. Okay, yeah, let's go into this without Ditman. Maybe that has something to do with causing it. Please don't crash game.
What is that thing?
If I remember correctly, I think they can actually open the gates. If you give them enough time, I think they open it on their own. There's an incendiary barrel here. Oh shit. Told you. Just in case the second one comes down. Yeah, that's real spooky if we can open the barrels, open the doors themselves. There's a way to cheese the other one in this room. Don't remember exactly how it works. I think once we push this into water, we can cheese the next one. Yep, okay.
Hide.
So you can see him here, and you can shoot him. Shooting the back one. Right, and we can save the last rifle bullet. How are you not dead? There you are. Got the next room. I remember being one of the most annoying rooms of the whole game. Totally forgot about it. Oh boy. Fucking wrecking ball room. Oh boy. Actually. least we get a checkpoint for it.
Wait.
Pugger 1. Yep, okay. It's good, I can deal with Pugger 1. Shotgun shells, okay.
Follow.
We're never getting that capacity upgrade. See, I remember this next encounter. This is a tough one. There's a way to cheese it, isn't there? To just skip the encounter entirely? I forget how it is. I've done it once before, I think. Obviously, this encounter has changed dramatically in Remake. I hate how everything just defaults to being Remake when you search Re4. Even when you search OG, come on. Yeah, I found it on speedrun forums. Okay, this sounds like too much bullshit. We'll just play it normally. I thought it's just like you hold a knife or something.
Look, there's a gate here.
Suddenly there's enemies everywhere. It's like that. Really is kind of bullshit. Man, I forgot it was this rough. It spawns a whole fucking horde right in front of me, just immediately. We do have an incendiary. We do. We also have multiple frags.
Look, there's a gate here.
They literally spawned on. I'm just gonna go with a frag. There are more waves of enemies, but this is the worst wave.
Look, there's a gate here.
Actually got hit? Why is she there? She's on the other corner of the room. That's going really well. We actually had it right there. You don't have to kill all the enemies. We have 3 flashes left, but I think we want to save them for literally the next
Look,
encounter.
there's a gate here.
Okay, loads of guys went with lava there. It's okay. Go. Just go. Okay, that gives us a checkpoint. There's nothing left here for us to do. Okay. So yeah, it is rough. If you have enough flashbangs, you can just wait it out. Don't know why I reloaded there. I shouldn't have. But you can use the generators to gauge where your adaptive difficulty is at. If they have all bloggers, then it's maximum. So yeah, it's maximum right now. Even with all the bullet wasting.
Wait.
Oh yeah, we open that door on the own as well. Wait, these ones only have 3, I think. I think it's scripted. I think they only have 4 on professional. Yeah, I don't think you need semi-auto rifle to deal with generators. Gives them more security. But I think this works just fine.
Follow me.
Again, I think the I forget what it's called. How do I forget what it's called? You know, the pulling the thing back. I actually think it helps you. Because again, it pulls the camera out and allows you to just get a wider perspective. Five. Of course, we could also sell these to the merchant, but ammo does not sell for a lot of money. I think it should.
Wait.
Leave it to me, Leon.
this was Resident Evil 1, failing that would just insta-kill you. Hey, red herb I can't use. To be frank, should we just do that?
Welcome.
I haven't been checking my treasure map. Okay, nothing. Cool.
Anytime.
Really feel like we should have the other stones of faith
What
by
are you
this point.
buying? What are you selling?
We have nothing to sell.
What are you buying? Is that
Okay, good, because this upgrade is going to help us in a moment.
What are you selling?
This is what we've been saving all this shotgun ammo for. This area is going to need a lot of this. Always going to need probably at least one flash grenade, potentially two, maybe even all three. Probably also a hand grenade, maybe even the... It's a lot. This section, I remember it being really hard. No merchant, this section made me want to kill myself. I remember this segment of the game being really, really hard. Yeah, this section mostly uses Striker. And it's really hard because this section has you fight 10 plus guys at a time, including multiple plagas, and environmental threats, and you're on a time limit. The only reason why it isn't hellishly difficult is because we're quite close to the end of the game now, and so we have very highly upgraded weapons and stuff. You also have to protect Ashley at the same time. Wave 1 of like 5? Wait for more to jump on. Okay. Might be more than 5 waves. You're fine. Going pretty good so far. You get a checkpoint halfway through. Okay, reload. That really makes it look like you died. I hate that cutscene. Some more. I think we've handled it pretty well so far. Checkpoint 1 coming up. Don't everyone know why I say checkpoint 1 is the only checkpoint.
I'm leaving it to you.
This part is real annoying, so I have you leave the truck, but enemies are still coming after Ashley. Like right there. Thank God you get a checkpoint.
I'm leaving it to you.
There are moments you step up there, guys then come down. To eat that, because if Ashley takes one hit, she dies. This section was complete cut from remake, wasn't it?
I'm leaving it to
And
you.
I don't completely mind it. This section in particular is annoying. The actual truck itself, I think, is okay, but having to defend Ashley at the same time, oh. Where'd that guy even come from? Did that guy literally spawn on top of a truck? Yeah, I think that's the bulk of the enemies dead. I don't really get a checkpoint once you kill all of them either. Okay. 10 shells here. I guess it's nothing, unfortunately. Alright, now this section has enemies in front of us as well as behind us. But I like the actual truck segments itself. I just don't like this moment where you stop, especially since I think if you die here, you have to restart from that point. But yeah, now there's enemies on bridges above us as well. And targets. But I'm fine with the actual truck itself, you just get to let loose with your striker. It is difficult. Onto the park, know that there's a truck coming up. Okay, we have a truck coming up here. Please. If you miss that shot, you die. After all that. There we go. We made it. So I think the actual truck parts are fun, but not the part where you have to stop and just protect Ashley there. And I think we're now officially done protecting Ashley. That's the last protection segment of the whole game. There is treasure here, right? Yeah. Which is unfortunate, because again, I like protecting Ashley. I think it makes the game better. Straight up, I think it's I love her. Great mechanic. Most people apparently don't. I've never had much of a problem with it, other than like 1 or 2 moments in this playthrough, which is fine. They're very isolated moments. I never remember having any problems with her. So if I do, they're so insignificant I don't remember them. Whereas Shiva has fucking traumatized me. We haven't even finished that.
What are you buying?
Hey, you have to wait forever for this fucking statue. Thankfully though, I mean, there's nothing really left for us to actually buy.
I can feel them growing ever so strongly inside you.
Sadler!
Perhaps you can resist, but you cannot disobey. Now, come to me, Ashley.
Ashley!
It's already begun.
Yeah, that line sucks. The rework of that scene in Remake is good. 5-4 is the final chapter, isn't it? I mean, actually, we can probably check. So yeah, that's U3. That's Krauser, and that's the end of the game. So here we go. This is what we have left of the game. 1, 2, less than 10 rooms. And a lot of these rooms are quite short. So yeah, that scene was improved in Remake, definitely. Again, Remake, don't know why I did that. Remake is narrative improvements, whereas this is a better gameplay.
What's the
And level
news
design.
on our friend Leon?
He's not making it easy.
Oh yeah, the Krauser
Simple.
knife fight's coming up.
Sadler's got it. It seems he sniffed out our little game.
Perfect.
Just so we understand each other clearly, I don't trust you, nor does Wesker. If you try to do anything clever, I will kill you.
U3.
so?
If I have problems
You
against
know,
U3, it'll be
I met
really
Wesker long
really
before
embarrassing.
you.
Because again, I've beaten U3
You'll see
knife
soon
only
enough
on
if
the
you did.
professional no merchant run.
Yeah.
So-
We'll see.
I should have mastered that fight by now. I had to do it knife only, damageless, right? It's a solid like 10 minutes of non-stop knifing. And of course, if you fuck up a single movement, he will kill you. See, obviously, he doesn't get staggered by the knife. He's a fucking boss. You guys gonna come through this door? Hey, guys. I remember the strategies for the U3 maze segment, if I'm being real. But you can also do that little shortcut there. I think if you backtrack through here, it gets repopulated. Which is fair, because you don't really have any reason to. Yeah, leave it. Is this Krauser 1? Yep. Okay. So for this, is basically, you just need to remember where the quick time events are. Although I think the quick time events are better for making you engage with the cutscene and pay attention, and they're more tense, the knife fight is also really good in the remake, and it's more fair, definitely.
Been a long time, comrade. Krauser.
You cannot take your hands off the controller for the solely cutscene.
Is that what they told you? You're the one who kidnapped
I also don't think you can skip it.
You catch on quick, as expected. After all, you and I both know where we come from.
Also, you can hit all of the button combinations.
The sample.
So, like, I press the triggers and the buttons at the same time.
Leave Ashley out of this.
Oh, I needed her to buy Sadler's trust in me. Like you, I'm American.
There's that weird glitch there where Krauser just disappears for a moment. Backflips. Very sad, no backflips in RE9. I think there's like one more. Oh, it's the same pose as in Remake.
All for Umbrella's sake. Umbrella? Almost let it slip. Enough talk. Die, comrade!
Button switch during QTE is also demonic, man. It's so evil.
Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
She's not wearing a red dress, Krauser.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
Yeah, man. I don't know what that line means.
You knew each other?
More or less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
Maybe some other time.
Krauser's always just gonna be weird for me because this character Leon has a history with, but it's all prior to the game and barely mentioned, even in Remake.
As a matter of fact,
So it's very difficult to be invested.
Wonderful. I wouldn't want
Especially since in Remake they go hard on the emotion and it just doesn't land. Because they still didn't set him up.
Ah, I have an idea. Since you're here,
Oh,
why
this
don't I
night.
introduce you to it? It should keep you busy.
Can't remember the name, huh? A senior moment, perhaps.
Oh. Enjoy the fun.
Sato just has so much more personality in the OG. In Remake, he's just a typical evil cult leader. So much more boring. Does have a really good voice actor though. Oh, it's a laser corridor. Really does kind of come out of nowhere, doesn't it? You really can only get away with doing this once. I'm pretty sure there's another laser corridor in either 5 or 6, I don't remember. This QT is actually easier if you run towards the lasers. If you don't, then you have way less time to do it. Here we go. Yeah, we're a couple rooms away from the end of the game. That's just in there for no reason. Alright, U3 time. I fucking love U3. I'm still so mad about what they did in Remake. I don't think what they did was bad. Like, without context of the original, what we did was good. But knowing what we have the original. And I think the original was just better. But it's still cool, at least, I guess. I mean, the whole idea of making it into one of the Verdugos, I think that's really good. There's a note from Louis, I think later on, which kind of, I think, gives a hint as to what the fuck the merchant is. Hopefully I'll call it out when we see it. But I don't remember where it is. It might be in the last couple merchant encounters.
What are you selling?
I think it's in the encounter before Krauser.
Is that all? What are you buying?
Oh, I didn't even notice we were missing a firepower upgrade. Yeah, might as well.
Is that all straight? Thank you. What are you buying? Come back anytime.
Alright, we're going to be doing a lot of dipmaning here. Because you can get through this whole section without spending any ammo or grenades with dipman and good movement. U3 is not a hard encounter. It is a hard encounter to get perfect. So it's going to depend on if I want to get this perfect or not. Yeah, this is such a cool segment, regardless of what you... Oh shit, this takes straight into a boss fight, I forgot. Oh boy. Regardless of what you think of how we treated the boss fight itself, this segment, the maze, was butchered in Remake completely. Part of why these segments work so well is because they aren't scripted, or at least they don't feel it. It's all completely organic. Forget he's just right in front of us. Oi. That's close. Okay, that's segment 1 of 3. That's an incendiary grenade. There's a cheese you can do here, I think. I don't remember how to do it though. I want to hit this one before you get locked in. Right, next segment is the last, but it's also the hardest. Again, obviously, I'm using Ditman here, which you're not supposed to have. Makes this a lot easier. I think you can, like, phase your gun through this wall and hit this preemptively. Don't remember how to do it. But here he spawns right on top of you. Obviously, this segment plays out way differently if you're not cheesing it, like I am here. Ouch. Let's play the rest of it legit. Come on. Hey, it's Verdugo again. Oh boy. We're good. It's so much better than the remake equivalent. Alright. We don't need to pick up any of these, I don't think. This is, I think, going to be the best moment for us to use a Magnum for the remainder of the game. Krauser doesn't want it. So the only other candidate is Sadler and the fella dudes, whatever they're called. JJs. And the JJs, we're probably just going to use the rifle on anyway. So yeah, I think we go all in on a Magnum. Maybe use a grenade as well. Now again, I had to do this knife only, pretty much damageless for my no merchant professional run. So he also kills you in like one hit. Come on. Oh boy. Missed Magnum shot. Oof. You can see the body's now been like overtaken by the power side. A lot of health this fucker has. Again, I had to do this knife only. Right? How much health he has. Imagine this, knife only. It's brutal. Right, let's use up all the mag. All of it. Okay, he's scared. He's slow. Ouch! Oh my god, I've missed several Magnum shots. Okay, leave it there. You want a little bit, I think. I don't know how many magnum rounds that is we can pick up. Let's use a couple more. We can have it so it doesn't take up any inventory space. That'll be good. Okay, accidentally shot there. We've wasted like a lot of magnum ammo here. Oh my god. If I were less experienced, I would reset on that. It's still going. Again, I did this knife only. The sheer fucking concentration it required, man. There you go. And again, this rifle still does more damage per shot from a magnum. $50 grand. Five. Okay. So yeah, definitely wasted more magnum shots than I would have wanted to, but it's alright. It's just so weird that they said, fuck it, cut this out and give it to Ada. Such a bizarre decision. Because it is weird how it's just like thrown in. I think the idea of like one of the Verdugos being... I mean, I think it's a brilliant idea to have a Verdugo be stalk Ada and then become U3. But why is it Ada? Give it to Leon. Thinking remake, they also set up with documents, so we actually predicted it prior to DLC releasing. Right, let's eat this herb and pick up that. No eggs, so now one slot in our inventory is just going to go forever empty. Not straight into Krauser, we have to go through a campsite first. Krauser will be interesting because you can't use Ditman against Krauser. It simply doesn't work. Yeah, that explosive barrel is really damn good. Thank you, iframes. It's alright. That's alright. Look how little damage that actually did. Now the game really just starts throwing money at you. We managed to make it through the whole game without ever having a moment where we can't use a yellow. My first playthrough, I always used them with just greens, so I could use them as soon as I got them, rather than having to wait until I was low health. But yeah, again, I don't remember if that actually makes it so it's less effective or not. There's our last stone. I think this is our second-class merchant encounter in the whole game. Yeah, there's one more in the whole game, I think. So yeah, I believe Code Veronica revealed that Wesker survived Resident Evil 1.
Welcome.
And so this is actually building off Code Veronica,
What are you
weirdly.
selling? Ah.
All that waiting just for
What are you
35 grand.
buying?
And 150 big ones. We actually can't afford it. The Strikers exclusive, from what I recall, it simply just boosts up to 200 shells, which is enough for a whole playthrough. Kind of crazy.
Come back any time.
So yeah, against Trouser we can't really use Ditman at all. Also, I was wrong. 5-5 is the final chapter. It's very short. 5-5 is literally 2 rooms, I think. 5-4 is like 3 rooms. So yeah, hopefully Krauser won't kick our ass, but he is a difficult fight. Easily the hardest in the whole game. But Verdugo was harder than I was expecting. Even once you know he's weak to a knife, he's still pretty difficult.
So, you two are all hooked up now, is that it?
Where's Ashley?
Do you really want to know? She's beyond that gate. But you'll need 3 insignias to open it.
What are you gonna do, Krauser?
There's one in the north, and the other in the east.
I love
And
he
let
set
me
this up
guess.
as like an actual
You got the last one.
challenge. I don't think he does that in Remake.
Pretty
It's
much
just a
means
fight.
you're on a tight leash.
Sounds like you thought this one out pretty well.
I don't know how that thing was, but it felt like a waste of it. Okay, wait until stop shooting. Never mind. There you go. Okay, that's encounter 1. Hey, Magnum ammo. Hey, we don't have inventory space. Like, do we really need it? I don't. We don't really. Never actually tried it. Can we do RE1? No. That's unfortunate. I feel like that should always be an option to do that in the menu. It's very cute in RE1. Okay, and unfortunately that's the last time Ditman's going to help us out. The rest of the fight you can't really use Ditman. That's only because of course I've memorized where he spawns. So yeah, once you have the 3 things, you have to come back here and open the gate, and you have a 3-minute time limit. The first time I actually killed him, I ran out of time. I couldn't get back here in time. I was so mad. Oh, Dimon helps here as well, I think. Don't have any use for shotgun ammo here, so just waste it. That's bad timing. What the fuck was that? Just jumped me. Okay, a hand grenade. There is a second Krauser encounter here, which is skippable. I don't remember how it works though. But I think we have skipped it. Leave that. Also, there are several invisible checkpoints throughout this. I think that was checkpoint 1 just now.
What do you intend to do restoring Umbrella?
To bring order and balance to this insane world of ours.
He's just
Psycho
crazy.
like you can't bring order or balance.
You don't seriously think a conservative mind can chart a new course for the world, do you?
Oh yeah, he jumps up there. We just come down here, wait for him to come back down. Wait. I'm gonna take a hit here. Nope. We actually got a little bit of actually playing the fight there. In a random puzzle, he's just like, damn it, take a puzzle. Let's use a heal. There's green herb downstairs. Alright. 20. Ooh, okay. Unfortunately for Trials, I've done this fight too many times. Yeah, I still remember how to do it. But I think I pushed this to the wrong spot. I just love he's just like, fuck you. Backup plan. Throw a puzzle in. Sorry, Krauser, we have enough help to fucking face tank you. Right, he might be here. Yep. Get absolutely styled on. Now you're in the corner. Get absolutely destroyed. Alright, and here comes the final entertainment portion. Where the fight just changes into something else. Drone striker winning. Is there another drone, I think, here?
What is it that you fight for, comrade?
My past, I suppose.
Umbrella.
I'm scared, just run. Still got the heals to maintain it. Obviously, so at least 2 of these we could give to Ashley, I think. Alright, here comes the actual fight itself. Easily the hardest fight in the game, especially if you don't know to use a knife. But it's also really fucking fun. I wish the game gave you a typewriter immediately right here. It gives you a checkpoint anyway right there. So I wish it gave you a typewriter so you could just play this part over, because it's so fun. And I hate what they did to it in Remake. They just completely changed it to a generic fight. It's like this fight against Krauser in Remake, it is hardly even different to the shark enemy in Resident Evil Revelations. So they literally demote him to just being a regular fucking enemy just with a big health bar. It is quite disappointing.
Two down, one more to go, Krauser. We'll see about that.
I also like that he remains a mostly human enemy in this fight, whereas in Remake, nah, he's lost 2 arms. Witness the power.
You've lost it completely, Krauser. Prepare for your death, Leon.
3 minutes. Ouch. That one gets me for some reason. Am I dead? Oh, I'm dead. I wanted to go for a health on the side, but I was a little bit ballsy. I thought I could survive another hit. Alright. Take me out.
Prepare for your death, Leon.
If you fuck up at Q2, you start the fight with a mash. Oh no, we got you in the corner. And he's dead. Yeah, once you get in the corner, you get to bully him. If you do not use a knife on him, he has a stupid amount of health. Stupid, just genuinely. It's like a couple knife hits versus tens of magnum shots. I am not shitting you. Use a knife. Not only is it the more efficient way, but it's also way more fun, to be honest, to use a knife. So yeah, in Remake they butcher that fight, so you completely miss the point of it. The point is to use the damn knife. But Remake is just like any other fight. And here we go, chapter 5-4. This is the worst chapter in the game, let's be real. It's not great. Because here it just goes full balls to the wall action. I definitely think Remake was a little bit better first chapter, so they added no Vista doors at least to make it more interesting. So we're going to speedrun this though.
So, it seems you killed Krauser too. How shall I return my appreciation?
What are you talking about? I thought he was with you.
What are you talking about? Did you really think I'd trust an American? To tell you the truth, I was contemplating how to get rid of him. But thanks to you, that's no longer necessary.
You were just using him right from the start.
Oh, I must hand it to you. You've demonstrated quite a bit of promise by killing Krauser. When your assimilation with Las Plagas is complete, I'll have you serve as my guard.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to decline your generous offer. I have prior engagements.
Enjoy your smart-mouthing while you can.
Sadler is so evil in this. In Remake, he's just going to generic. He seems to believe his own hype, whereas here it's quite clear he just wants power. And I think it's more compelling here. But again, good voice acting in Remake. The man, the myth, the legend is about to arrive. Prepare your applause.
Damn.
Keep holding it. Mike.
Hey, it's about time.
Sorry, bad traffic. I'll cover you.
Bad traffic, does he say? He says he'll cover you, but really he only covers you if you take half an hour to get through this room. He doesn't actually do that much for you. See, if you wait forever, he does take out enemies for you, but only if you're sucking, basically. So most runs, he's basically completely useless. But I mean, that was pretty helpful. The cutscene.
Now that's what I call backup.
My name's Mike. You looking for firepower, you come to the right place.
If I remember correctly, in Remake, Mike gets to do even less to help. Okay, he's gonna take out the gun, I think. We wait a while. There you go, I think he did. Okay, thank you. I think it's also based on like where your movement is. So if you just speed run through the level, I think he helps you out quicker. But we don't need the ammo. Let's just run. This dude is legit. No, he didn't. Also, yeah, sometimes he can actually hit you as well. If there's enemies close to you, he might hit you on accident. Oh, he almost hit us, the bastard. Why is that marked with a heat signature? That thing is probably as cold as can be. It's a fucking metal padded. I think if you're willing to do this really fast paced, it is fun. If you do it slow paced, like I usually do, it really takes forever. Yeah, suddenly enemies have less health as well. What's going on, man? Can you try not to shoot me, please? I think the remake this area is left mostly the same, actually. It's only like what comes after this initial area is changes to it, and if nobody stores and the laser bullshit. Actually, now I think about it, the laser bullshit is worse because it just makes it take longer. We made it almost the whole game at maximum efficiency. Almost. Real fast. Did you just make one plaga? Yeah. Yep. Get out of it. Right, where are we? We're here. Very cool. That's not the best border ever, is it? Brilliant. Just what we needed. Motherfucker. 2? We have a lot of TMP ammo. Fuck. Bitch. Great. Because you don't have to kill these enemies, you can just run past. But you really think I'm going to do that? There's like a full heal like just around the corner, I think. Nah, we don't need it. Right, I think we've already taken out the enemies which appear up here. I think they made their way down to us. Glad Mike has taken out the gunners for us. They're a pain in the arse. I think that's the last gunner. Right. Oh, that's where he is. bad. A little bit of wall has really helped you out there, mate. Oh, he died quicker than I was expecting. That's a pleasant surprise. Yep, I was right. There is a full heal right here. Why are you shooting near me? The yellow herbs do sell for 10 grand. So I will go back and quickly figure out why you're shooting over here. Is there an enemy left here? What are you shooting at, my guy? I think he's just having fun. Right, this segment requires real good farming. Will not take loads of damage. Hello. That's rough. Is it's okay. Thought you were on your way. God, I'm really appreciating actually how good the level design of this area actually is. Like tone-wise, yes, it's crazy for Resident Evil, but level design-wise, this is actually a really good segment here. And being real careful this time. I don't think other guys can take over the turret, but I don't want to find out. Yeah, I think he's going to help us here. Actually, is the other turret right there. Cool. I think he got him. Yep, brilliant. There's a third, I forgot about you. What the fuck was that? Yeah, don't have to do this again. Let's actually heal on that. We are to salvage a shopping time. What? Yeah, he's gonna deal with them. Or maybe not. Some reason he thought that was more important. Give me momentarily, lad. You can still hear a flail guy. What the fuck was that? Right? That makes me think you're infected. What you are aiming for me? He's starting to take this guy out. And the music just stops. Remember, there's still more guys down it. It's really fun when you see a guy walk into that camera. It actually makes me realise this game does have fixed camera. There's very little bit of it, but yeah, it does. That does count. Watch your bitch. Right, there we go. It has happened to me before. He's blown up that turret whilst I'm standing next to it, and it does kill you. Kind of rage-inducing, but it's very rare. Alright, I think just one more combat encounter left in the whole game. Oh god, scythe guys.
Take cover!
Thanks. When we get out of here, drinks are on me.
Yeah, hey, I know a good bar.
Incoming tragedy. Oh dear. No, Mike.
Mike!
Things that is pretty bad is Mike was supposed to be our extraction, and obviously he spent the whole game getting here. So if Ada didn't help us out, we wouldn't die. Still.
Sadler.
So again, although Ada is a bit of a bitch, she does save Leon multiple times.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Twice in this
Leon.
game alone.
Sadler, you bastard!
It's nothing to get all upset about. Don't tell me you've never swatted a bothersome fly. In essence, it's the same thing.
What did you say? Insects' life doesn't compare to human lives.
When you've acquired this power, you too will understand.
Guess it's another good reason to get the parasite out of my body.
I wish you luck.
Did you actually get money for these guys? The remake adds in a bunch of Novista doors to this area, which I think was a really good call, actually. I think it's really clever, especially since we like blend in with the rock texture. I think it's really clever. Leon is again really upset about Mike, who he literally met like 10 minutes ago. And the last piece of treasure in the game. I said one more combat encounter by... Oh no, I remember what it is now. Oh, now we get this cutscene. Where's this treasure? Is it? Yep. That's fun. The last item of treasure in the game is also the first. Huh. Time for this meme template.
Leon, you okay?
Yeah.
Do you wish Ada could have... That could have been a really bad stab for Leon. That could have burst an artery. That could have prevented us from completing the mission. That was a bad fucking stab, Ada.
We have to get that parasite out of your body.
Yeah. But before that, I gotta save Ashley.
Fine. Let's split up.
See, again, I'm willing to accept that, like, clearly the infection is fairly late stage here. So I'm willing to accept that this gives Leon enhanced durability, because the Ganados obviously have massively enhanced durability. So I'm willing to accept Leon's body has the durability of the Ganados. And I really feel like they should just say that at some point in canon, and do the same for Jill, because she has T-virus infection. I think it would just make bullshit they survive an easier pill to swallow. Technically we have 2 combat encounters left, but I can count these as 1. They're so close together. This random thing is super spooky. Yep, don't know what the fuck's going on there. Game really wants us to use a magnet. Really wants it. And we can actually do it. Now yeah, the final chapter is literally just the Sadler boss fight. I think if you backtrack through here, they spawn more enemies. Oh boy, he's just right there. Five. That was generous. Yeah, you one shoot with 5. Gotcha, bitch. Probably going to sell this yellow herb to a merchant. Love this reload animation. See, I think if you backtrack through this, second generator spawns. This really reminds me of the RE9 in basement. Right, now here we go, the final combat encounter of the game. Alright. Calm down. You bitch. Great. That's JJ. Thank you, Father. My dad just came to my room and handed me a shirt giant. Why is he smell? Thanks, JJ. Oh boy. Thank God he has shit aim. Right, I want to pick up the money before it despawns, so we're running ahead. Work. That was a very early swing. What are you even doing with that? What are you even trying? It suddenly feels like the adaptive difficulty is just going way down. Yeah, but I think I'm doing pretty damn good for myself. Still got barrels left there. Explosive barrels, I mean. Now, the big question. Are we going to use the rocket launcher to kill Sadler, or are we going to do it the Funula Entertainment way, which is no rocket launcher? You let all your friends die, just so you can land right here. Oh, here's the second wave. What do I do now? I forget. I have to inspect these things as I go. I thought you had to come back to them.
Yeah, you have to come back.
Brilliant. Give me a collateral. Come on. That's okay. Okay, he just went plug up from the leg shot. Okay, they are all going plaga. I ain't dying yet. These plagas are full of shit, man. We just style on you guys real quick. Save right, almost get it. Another lager. Yeah, I really don't remember. Do we have to go back to the previous things? I don't remember. There you go. I think there's like 2 shield brothers in the next room. Well, and there we go. That's the last regular enemy encounter in the whole game, I think.
You'll soon harbor an awesome power. Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back, whether you like it or not.
Ah, the audacity of youth.
I think in Remake, the choice to change this being like in a cave, I think is a good choice. Just a more interesting location. Ada's fight with him is better as well, in separate ways.
Leon, now!
Real gross, man.
Move!
Let's go!
I love those just explosive barrels of air for no fucking reason. It's so goofy. The thing is that, like, Resident Evil 4 is allowed to get away with doing that stupid shit because the game acknowledges it's goofy, right? But the other games which do shit like that, they take themselves more seriously, and it doesn't work. Game gives you a lot of heals and a lot of yellows right at the end, doesn't it? I might have missed it. I swear there's a note where Louis basically gives a theory as to what the merchant is. He doesn't give a theory as to who the merchant is. He says that, like, the Plaga amplifies the behavior of its host. And it's placed right next to merchant from what I recall. And so it implies that the merchant... Hang on a second. So it kind of implies a merchant was like a black market arms dealer, and then when he gets infected with Plaga, it amplifies that behavior, so then he starts carrying rocket launchers. That's how I've always read it. Alright.
Is that all, strange?
50 power.
Thank you. What are you selling?
The Magnum is finally actually good.
Ah. Thank you. Come back anytime.
Unfortunately, I have barely any ammo for it. Let's go ahead and reload the shotgun. Sure.
Wait.
Yeah, there's two guys in here. Yep. Oh, wait, Plaga. That's the last suplex of a whole game like that. Maybe not. You dicks. Honestly, though, this rifle's probably overkill. I think on professional, the Plaga 1 can sometimes take 2 rifle shots to kill rather than 1 if you're using semi-auto.
Follow me.
So I think it's more worth it on professional because enemies just have more health. Now, yeah, the Ada fight is interesting because it takes place on this walkway. I don't think it can leave the walkway either. Because you just go back and forth fighting Sadler on this walkway. Obviously, there's not a lot of room to move. So you kind of just have to have enough health items to face tank it. Alright. See, I think we are going to take the kill Sadler without the rocket route, because I don't think it takes that much longer. And obviously we have a lot of firepower. Between our rifle and our magnum, you should not take a lot of bullets to kill.
This hunk of junk? I don't know about this, Leon.
There's only one way to find out. You operate.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Now, I presume the reason why we have this is for experimentation purposes. But yeah, it probably does require an explanation.
How are you feeling?
Like $1,000,000.
I thought you were gonna die.
Hey!
Right. Guess I'm up.
Everyone says that's a callback. In RE9, they say it's a callback to Resident Evil 6. No, I think it's just a thing Leon says. Or it's a callback to this moment. Everyone incorrectly says it's a callback to Resident Evil 6. No,
You okay?
I think it's way more likely to be a callback to that. In Resident Evil 6, Leon says, feel like $1,000,000 after taking a hit to protect Ada. But here I think it makes more sense. Final chapter day. So how do you end up being an hour longer? Hell, almost 2 hours longer than the first playthrough. You get some more checkpoint abuse and probably more backtracking and shit. It's fucking scary because they could have won. If Leon didn't come here when he did and save Ashley, Ashley would have been sent to a president, the president would have been infected, and then we got a big problem. I'm kind of tempted to sell all these green plus red plus yellows. So it gets a lot of money, but nah. For real.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Gotta select.
Hang on.
Come back anytime.
No, okay.
What are you buying? What are you selling? What are you buying?
There's nothing. Right, let's go. So you have 17 magnum shots. We don't want to miss those, so I'll wait until he's more vulnerable to use them, I think.
Something's not right. Ashley, you stay here. Ada! Better try a new trick, because that one's getting old.
Of course, in separate ways, you play as Ada
You
to get
okay?
the RPG to Leon within a
I've been
time limit
better.
or something.
What's so
I
funny?
don't remember, it's been a while.
Oh, I
Only ever
think
played
you
it once.
The
On both versions of
American
game.
prevailing is a cliche that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of cliches.
And then he turns into a cliche.
Hey,
No, I
stand
like this
back.
fight. It's the first time Resident Evil does a spider boss, and they just do the same thing in Resident Evil 8. It's kind of like, what? It's very blatant. But I don't know if incendiary grenades work against them. I'll try. They may not. Okay, yeah, they don't. I knocked him down. So he just gets right back up. He just gets right back up. He's getting angry. Oh, we wasted the power. That's actually bad. Reset on that. Also, just sell the incendiary so it really doesn't work.
Welcome. Gotta select. What are you selling?
So yeah, once you get to the island, just sell all your incendiaries. They're not very
anytime.
worth using at this point. Also, weird, the game doesn't give you a checkpoint there. Unfortunately, with boss fights do kind of fall apart once you've mastered them, like I have. They just don't get to really do any of the mechanics of a fight. Still got more coming. Oh shit. Cheap shot. Alright. Whee! I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so if we wanted, we could just end the fight here. Well, that's a coward's way to end the fight. Wait a little bit longer. That's not optimal. Oop. Okay, he's going to jump across. Oh yeah. Is there an exposed barrel here? Yes. Jump across, you coward. That one's always a little bit annoying, so you can never tell where he's going to land. So he's already off of here. Thank you, iframes. And he's dead. We got to engage with all the mechanics of a fight there, other than the... We never fell on the bridge. So that's just mechanically a way more interesting fight than Remake. And Remake is just shoot the eyes. Run away and shoot the eyes. And kill one of these doors when he spawns them. All they had to do is copy-paste that fight and then make it so he periodically spawns in the doors or something.
You do know.
Because otherwise, like, you just get to bully him. If you know what you're doing there. So yeah, I definitely think Remake is also butchers that fight. Yeah, in Remake is like... The fights are less creative. They're so much less creative in general. The Verdugo is just copy-paste, more or less.
I'll take good
But all the rest of the fights is just so much less creative with what they're doing.
If I were you, I'd get off this island too.
She really pushed it.
I am gonna Ditmund here.
Better get a move on. See you around.
The 3-minute timer is not as generous as it seems. You can fuck us up.
Very cute.
Unfortunately, you do not get to pick up a rocket launcher. I don't think. Oh no, you do. Well, don't mind if I do. You have to throw out 2 things. I don't know if you actually do get to carry this over to New Game Plus, but it'd be funny if you do. And it also maintains the same speed boost as a... as you get with grenades or when holding no weapons at all.
Leon,
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
it's gonna what?
I love that Ashley's just like, what? I have a feeling when we get into a second playthrough, it's going to disappear from our inventory. I will check, actually. Hang on. Grab some money. Oh boy. I wanted some money. Okay, so we just lost a good bit of time. But Ditman should make up for it. Yeah, this part is not as generous with the time as it appears, by the way, as well.
Hang on, sweetheart.
We don't get the glitch. I don't know how to do the glitch here. Right, we need to hold forwards. So if we don't, you might run out of time. I don't know how to do tricks here. I'm gonna mash buttons? No. Okay.
Behind us!
I know. Just hold on.
One minute left is a little bit rough. I love that you really feel the speed here, don't you? And time. What a masterpiece of a fucking video game.
Ashley!
Oh no, Ashley's dead.
Ashley! Where are ya?
Leon!
Come on.
Oh, Resident Evil 30th
Let's go
anniversary
home.
post.
Sounds like a great idea. Mission accomplished. Right, Leon?
Not quite. I still have to get you home safe.
So, after you take me back to my place, how about we do some, overtime?
Sorry.
Somehow I knew
Jesus.
you'd say that,
Oh,
but it
dear.
doesn't hurt to ask, you know? So, who was that woman anyway?
Why do you ask?
She moves on very
Come
quickly.
on, tell me.
She's like a part of me I can't let go. Let's leave it at that.
And the legendary credits theme, and then the sudden punch in the fucking gut of these credit sequences. There's children, right? They never acknowledge children throughout the whole game, but there you go, there's kids. Obviously, the kids have to exist because they turn into adults. But the credits suddenly really fucking sad. really just hammers home that this whole fucking culture got wiped out because of the ego of one fucking prick and one fucking dwarf, I guess. I know what's going on with Salazar. I assume he's just a dwarf. So two fucking arseholes. All these people had their lives utterly destroyed. I think Remake changed this. I don't remember how. Let me pull it up. I'm sure I can pull it up real quick. Resident Evil 4 Remake ending. Yeah, here they show the beginning of the end. Like, this is horrifically dark. The first Plaga. There you go. Yes, I think Remake just shows some like paintings in a house, which I think, yeah, I think it is supposed to convey the same thing. It just doesn't work as well, I don't think. They're less distinct, but like those images tell the story. And I really appreciate that they actually really hit home with fuck. It is really rough, really rough. But it sure was fun killing them all once they were zombified. Oh dear. Yeah, Remake doesn't really go as far to hammer home the tragedy, I don't think. I mean, we have more in, like, the documents, but who the fuck cares about that? No way the credits like already over. There's no way they're that sure. Shinji Mikami. Don't piss your pants. He said that at E3 when he announced Resident Evil 4. Casual is game fictitious, game for two Lord Vacuum, appropriate stars member, and then some.
Hunnigan, is that you?
Finally, the line's jack free.
Hey, Hunnigan, no glasses.
Forget the glasses.
Calm down,
What's
Leon.
the status of the mission?
I've rescued the subject. We're returning home.
You did it, Leon.
Thanks. You know, you're kind of cute without those glasses. Give me your number when I get back.
May I remind you that you're still on duty?
Story of my life.
I am not a fan of Leon's slight womanizer moments. No. Nah, man. Glad they changed that in the remake. Hit ratio 69. Oh dear. Yeah, only 937 enemies killed? Really? I really thought we were going to be over 1,000. I really like they do give you that number. I really thought we'd be over 1,000. Usually I am. Usually I'm only under 1,000 if I try to like speedrun the game. No, I wasn't really trying to. I went out of my way to do loads of shit. I guess like I didn't do the backtracking in the village at night. We didn't backtrack to the wolves, I guess. Yeah. So again, it wasn't named Matilda in OG Resident Evil 2. So this is actually where Matilda gets its name from, apparently, as far as I can tell, which is really weird. And we'll save that data over here. Alright, let's load that data.
Got some rare. What are you buying?
Matilda, 70 grand. Now, Matilda does a lot of DPS, but it's also really ammo inefficient, so no. Infinite launcher, 1 million.
What are you
1
selling?
million big ones. Honestly? Actually, okay, yeah, you need to sell a lot to get that. Oh, even just saying the boss. That's funny. Look, when was the term boss fight coined? Really curious about that.
What are you buying?
Matilda. September 30th.
1998.
Oh wait, so we do actually get to keep this rocket launcher. Huh. I wasn't expecting that. Kind of overkill. Alright, leaderboards. Where are these leaderboards from? Is this across all consoles? Why is it just 30 minutes fixed? I don't get it. Why are there only 6 guys that got exactly 30 minutes? And then the closest time is then 31 minutes, and then 32, and then 1 hour. What is going on here? What is this? It's so weird. Is this data like out of date or something? How's this work? Oof. I'm really curious, like, where this data comes from. So this is one of the most popular speedrunning games of all time. So you'd expect these times to be a little bit more competitive. Okay, so it only displays the top 1,000 players as well. So, fuck me, I guess. Separate ways data, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Separate ways is fairly short, but 15 minutes? Jesus. Ah. Alright. We are not doing separate ways, we are not doing assignment Ada. I've never done the mercenaries in OG RE4. But I don't think I'm about to do it now. Movie browser. There's a cutscene we're missing here, apparently. Interesting. And another we're missing. Interesting. Hang on, are these gonna be like all low res? No, they are properly
What's the
rendered.
news on our friend Leon?
He's not making it easy.
Oh. There's a funny thing that older games have these, but newer games don't. Again, it might be because like these are actually not. I mean, this game's cutscenes are not pre-rendered; they are all in engine actually. So no, that doesn't work as an excuse. I'm pretty sure they are all in engine. That's why we do. That's why we have quick time events. So yeah, that's not an excuse. View browser really should always be in the game. It's funny. That's just a forgotten feature of video games. This is a common thing for 2000s and early 2010s games to have an option to just watch all the cutscenes. Yeah, you don't get that anymore. That's really weird. I guess they just assume you'll just look up on YouTube, which fair enough, I guess. It can't take that long to implement, and it doesn't take up any extra storage space or anything. At least it shouldn't. So it ain't pre-rendered. Huh. All right. Anyway, so yeah, this game is incredible. It is still the best Resident Evil game. It is still the best third-person shooter ever. It is still the best shooter ever. It is incredible. It is one of the most influential games ever made. It is a masterpiece. And again, like a lot of things were like, I say, oh yeah, this is going to be so rough, right? And when we get to it, and I find it way less annoying than I was expecting to, right? Like the only parts of the game which genuinely annoyed me was that one time Ashley died in the dumpster truck bulldozer. I don't know why I say dumpster and truck. The one time she died in a bulldozer segment, like that is annoying. That area. Um, I mean that's the only moment I can think of this whole from this whole stream at least, which actually did annoy me. The thing is, frustration is a part of game design. You do want to frustrate the player, but it's a very delicate balance. The best games will frustrate the player and then reward the player, but you don't want to frustrate the player too much, because that's what Silksong is. Silksong is 100 hours straight of frustration, and then the game ends. There's never any reward, and that's why Silksong, I think, is a fucking awful game. This game, every single fight has a little bit of frustration. Every single time you see a Plaga pop, you're like, ah, fuck. But then you pull out your rifle and you kill it in one shot. I mean, like, fuck yeah, I am a god. And that gameplay loop happens every 10 fucking seconds, and it's brilliant. It happens every time you land a kick. It happens every time an enemy stands up, and then you put them right back down with another TMP shot or another kick. It is brilliant. They go full cartoonish on the weapons. There's no restrictions. The rifle, infinite fucking piercing. You can get collaterals of 5 enemies at a time. Who the fuck cares? If you can get the shot, you can do it. The shotgun is just fucking nonsense. It just fires a fucking shockwave, and then on top of that, pellets as well. The best shotgun in gaming history, hands down. Nothing has ever come close. I really wish Warframe would release a shotgun like this shotgun, because I think it'd be really fun. Closest thing we have is Arga Plasmor, I guess. But it would be so fun, wouldn't it? Um, the best shotgun in gaming. DMP is real fun to pepper enemies with. Again, occasionally you get to just cut loose with it, and that's really satisfying. The handgun precision shooting feels so great. Enemies are responsive. Every enemy feels different. Every enemy you have to play in a slightly different way. Right? Fellas with flails, they deal a lot of damage when they hit you, but they are pretty damn close range. enemies that aren't armed, their lunge can be really long, so you need to give them a wide berth. But you can also you have a big window to counter them during that lunge. Shield brothers, you can either pepper away at the shield with a handgun or TMP. You can pull out a shotgun and just blast the shield away. Or if you're confident, you can go for a rifle shot. You can either shoot them in the body twice or 3 times and kill them that way, or you can go straight for a headshot if you're really ballsy. Um, or you can use a grenade. There's so many dynamics, and then each plaga has its own dynamics to it, and then how they work together, and then with other enemy types. And then there's suplexing versus kicks. Suplexing, I think, does more damage to the enemy, but obviously it doesn't affect other enemies. Um, on top of all of this, all of the weapons in the game are different, right? Like the Blacktail does less damage than Red 9, but obviously has better handling, a bigger magazine, better fire rate, and such. From what I hear, a lot of people like Blacktail. The Punisher has piercing. Blacktail might as well. I don't know. Again, I've never used it. The Punisher has piercing. The regular handgun is a regular handgun. You get rid of it as soon as you can. um, the two rifles obviously are very different. I loved getting to use the regular one for this whole playthrough. The Striker, I mean, it performs better up close than the other two shotguns. The other two shotguns are better at range than it, and obviously, Ditman glitch is not intended, but is very fun. There's two magnums. I don't. I've never used Killer 7 either, but it exists, I guess. If you have the money and the inventory space, you can just buy rocket launchers to basically skip boss fights if you want to do that. Um, the merchant is such a cool system. Again, it rewards you for good play because the more ammo you have in your inventory, the more money enemies drop. So the game encourages you to conserve ammo. Because the way that works is that if you have full ammo on all of your weapons, the game is most likely going to drop money. But if you're missing some ammo, it will drop ammo instead. So if you conserve your ammo, you get more money. So the game encourages clever play. The game never tells you that, but I mean, you can just figure it out just by playing the game. You'll notice it, so it's fine. Um, the shooting gallery is there if you want that. But yeah, the merchant is such a brilliant thing to the game as well. The dynamic of obviously realizing that he gives you loads of ammo. Most of your ammo for Magnum comes from him. Over the course of a whole game, there's like 25 Magnum bullets on the ground or something. You get way more from that from upgrading a Magnum. Or it may be more like a 50-50 split. But a lot of your ammo comes from him, as well as your damage, and you really feel it. You don't realize how important the merchant is until you play no merchant. My God, don't do it. It's not worth it. It is. There's some parts of it which are fun, but again, unless you feel like doing U3 knife only, don't. Just don't. You also have to save up a lot of grenades for Saddler, because I don't think you have enough ammo otherwise. Um, You also need to get real good at running past regenerators because you do not have the ammo to spend on them. Actually, no, of course, you don't even have a rifle. So, yeah, you have to just run past regenerators. um, and then there's also other environmental threats, explosive barrels and stuff. Knocking enemies into water and stuff insta-kills them. Knocking them, they take full damage. There's so many nuances to the combat in this game that it's fucking incredible. Positioning and stuff as well. Enemies will try to corner you, and then you need to find a way to get out of positioning if you do that to yourself. It is fucking impeccable. It's a kind of gameplay which you may not appreciate how incredibly well designed it is, from moment to moment, but once you've played the game multiple times, you do realize it. Adaptive difficulty is a brilliant fucking system which guarantees that even the dumbest players, even the worst players, this is their first game of all time ever. This is the first game they've ever played. I don't know why I said it that way. This is the first game they've ever played. They will still have fun because they're not going to be punished for their skill issue. The game will just throw shit at them to make sure they don't die. Um, so adaptive difficulty is a brilliant system. It works. Thing is, adaptive difficulty works based off both your skill and your actual resources. So if you're low on ammo, it gives you more ammo. If you take loads of damage, enemies deal less damage. If you miss a lot of your shots, enemies don't try to dodge them as much, and also have less health. It's such a good system, and they brought it into, I think, every single Resident Evil game since, because it is brilliant. Um, what else is there, man? I mean, yeah, tank controls, they have not aged a day. They feel better than most modern games do. And, I mean, I didn't get to show off much in this run, because I'm rusty, but you can do some crazy shit. Again, you can turn 90 degrees in a split second. And it's a lot more accessible. Of course, you've seen plenty of like 360 no scope clips on the internet, right? But this is different because like that shit takes a lot of skill, right? And you really need to learn it. In this game, obviously, it still takes skill and you need to learn it, but it's a lot simpler. If you hold left and when you press the left trigger, you do a 90-degree turn and instantly aim down sights. And once you learn that and you learn how to position yourself, you can pull off some crazy shit. And there's also quick turn, which is a little bit simpler. This game is the best example of how important quick turn is, because it's so useful here. Um, Ashley is a fun mechanic. She rarely is annoying. Most of the time, she just acts as a larger hitbox for you, and you need to be more careful when you're throwing grenades and shit. Um, Again, she took damage like once in this whole playthrough, and it was from that one encounter, which yeah, that encounter is a bit of bullshit. Yeah, actually really isn't a problem. And people complain about it. I don't even think, I doubt they've even actually played the game. Honestly, because if you have, you know she's really not an annoyance. She's worse in Remake. Yeah, in Remake she's worse to deal with. She dies in 2 hits, she gets hit way more often, and you can't tell her to stay. It's just follow or follow at a greater distance. Not great. Um, Boss fights are brilliant. Unfortunately, they die too quickly, often to fully appreciate their mechanics. But again, if you're not as good at playing the game, you won't have as much ammo, so you won't be able to do that. And also, again, like I know how each of the fights work, right? So I know the optimal strategies, and I go in with that optimal strategy. Like Sazar died in like 10 seconds, right? But a new player wouldn't know how the fight works, and so they won't do that. So they do actually get to engage with a fight. I feel like I did a bad job of showing off a boss fights in this playthrough because I've played this game over 20 fucking times. And I've done so many challenge runs of it. Again, no merchant on professional. It's evil. Don't do it to yourself. Um, Genuinely, don't do no merchant because most of it is just kneecap, knife them, run back, kneecap, knife them, run back. Ladders are godsend in No Merchant because you just get to bully enemies. It's a slog to get through. Don't do No Merchant. It's not worth it. It's not fun, genuinely. I mean, it is fun because it's Resident Evil 4, but you'd have more fun if you just played the game normally. Speaking of which, treasures and hunting down stuff. There is some backtracking in this game. Is good. Puzzles, good. The graphics are timeless. Again, this game is exactly the same as the original. They've just upscaled the resolution. Otherwise, this is exactly what the original game looks like, and it looks brilliant. The mood is so good. Like the village is all dirty and yellow, and then the castle is all kind of pale yellow-ish, kind of. A little bit of orange, I guess, in there, and that really gives off the ancient kind of vibe with a little bit of hostility. Then the island goes for a more action blue, kind of. Um, it's just incredible. I mean, the cutscenes are great. They're well animated, well shot, even. Um, the voice acting is better than the previous games. Way better than previous games. The script is better than previous games. Still not great, but better than previous games. Very influential for their time. The quick time events, again, this is the best usage of quick time events in gaming history, not counting Telltale games, right? It's like Detroit Become Human and Telltale. Detroit Become Human, mainly. Because Detroit's quick time events are actually really cool. The fact they use motion controls and shit is really cool. But excluding that, and also Detroit Become Human came over 10 years after this anyway, so it's not a fair comparison. Um, but yeah, this game's quick time events are amazing, and it sucks they butchered them a remake. This game is just fucking perfect, man. It is so brilliant. There's no other game that I've come close to playing this many times. Again, I've lost count. Probably somewhere around like 26 playthroughs. A lot of playthroughs of this game. The only game which comes close is Resident Evil 2 Remake, which I have, I think, like 13 playthroughs of, somewhere around that number. I don't keep track. I stopped counting once I realized it was hitting the double digits. um, yeah, I've played these games a lot, and it's because every playthrough feels a little bit different, and it's always fun, and it's always fresh, and it's always a little bit scary, at least, even Resident Evil 4. It's just brilliant. It's a masterpiece. It really is. And I'm so fucking glad I took the risk. Because again, my history with this game is 5 years ago. I was like, you know what? I feel like playing OG Resident Evil because I just played Resident Evil 2 Remake. So I was like, you know what? Let's go play the originals. Also, because Leon is in Resident Evil 4, so I'd see Leon again in Resident Evil 4. Because out of Leon and Claire, I liked Leon more in Resident Evil 2. So I got Resident Evil 1 first. I played Resident Evil 1 Remake, hated it. Played it for half an hour and I hated it. And I was like, well, shit. So then I went into Resident Evil 4 later that evening, and I played it for, I think, 3 hours. Got up to Del Lago, and I was like, fuck, I love this. I am so into this. It was taking a little while to get used to tank controls, but it didn't take that long. And then from then on, I fell in love. I played the game once, and then I immediately went in for a second round, played a second round, and I was like, fuck yeah, got the infinite rocket launcher, played a third round where I speed ran the game, I think. And then finally I did professional, and I did the second round of professional with the laser gun thing. um, and then from there, I just kind of kept playing the game. Whenever I was bored, I would just boot up the game, and I could then do a playthrough in like less than 5 hours. So whenever I felt bored, I just kept Resident Evil 4 installed on the Xbox. And if I had any day where I just didn't feel like playing a new game or something, I would just boot up Resident Evil 4 and say, fuck it, let's just do a run. And I did. And I always got to do it in one sitting. And that's what racked up those numbers. So there's times where I'd play Resident Evil 4 like twice in a single week. um, but yeah, so I really do fucking love this game. And it is quite telling. I've played this game that many fucking times and even done brutal challenges like no merchant on professional. Yet I can't even bring myself to play the remake a second time. To this day, it's been like 2 years, I think, 3 years since remake released. and I still haven't completed a second playthrough. Like the furthest I've gotten with a second playthrough, I think it was like El Gigante, I think, or maybe I got to Castle. I don't remember, but I've never gone that far in because remake just isn't as good. Simple as that. It really isn't. Um, Something I would love to see actually is someone. It'd be difficult, but if someone modded this, the original, to add in parrying formally, parrying does exist in this game, but obviously it doesn't exist in the form it does in Remake. Here, parrying is using your knife as a projectile is about to hit you, whereas in Remake is a dedicated interaction, of course, which is cool. So I think it'd be really awesome if someone made a mod for the OG RE4 which added in remake parrying as well as crouching and the stealth mechanics. So basically, do Resident Evil 4 remake, but with only the stuff that was an improvement over the original, basically. And then keep all the stuff which is better in the OG, which is basically everything else. The only outright improvement remake makes is parrying and stealth mechanics. Otherwise, the original is better in every single way. Um, Not to say the remake is bad; it's still like a very good game. But the original is the best shooter ever made. It just is, man. And it really baffles me that they made this game, and then 4 years later, they had 4 years to look at how successful this game was and look at what went right and how to replicate it and improve upon it. And then they came out with Resident Evil 5, which takes everything this game does right and goes out of its way to do it wrong. It's baffling. And then I don't know I don't know when Resident Evil 6 released. I want to say 2012. So 3 years later, I think. And then Resident Evil 6 goes even further in the wrong direction and is even more baffling. I don't think Resident Evil 6 had tank controls. I think it was the first time they modernized the controls. But again, the modernized controls are worse, if we're being real. Um, I think that's all I have to say. Nothing else to say. It's an incredible game. How many times have I bought this game? uh, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and then remake on PS5. Plus, I bought a physical copy of PS4, so that makes five. I've bought this game 5 times. There's very few other games I've done that for. Celeste, most notably. Celeste, I have the Xbox version, Nintendo Switch version, PS5 version, and then I bought the physical collector's edition for Nintendo Switch as well. Um, I also own all 3 copies of Hollow Knight, um, and 3 copies of Terraria. Actually, no, 4 copies of Terraria because I also bought it physical. And 2 copies of Resident Evil 2. Yeah, man. I'm glad I did this to detox from playing Resident Evil 5. I don't think I can go back to playing Resident Evil 5 after this. I don't think I can. It would just be so depressing. Also, because I looked up, a video appeared in my feed, all Resident Evil 5 boss battles, and I was like, fuck it, why not? So I clicked on it, and I found out um, there's more Ouroboros bosses. The first one sucked, so I'm excited for that. And also that fucking bat boss, which was kind of annoying, comes back for a second fight for some reason. Why? Don't know. They thought the first fight was so good, it had to come back for a second. I disagree. I don't think it was a bad fight, but I don't think it was good either. I think it would have been an okay fight if you put in Resident Evil 4 or something, but because Resident Evil 5 plays like utter shit, it just ruins any potential a fight had. I mean, like the landmine system for that fight, that could have been cool. But the fight just plays like shit, and for some reason the landmines hitbox makes no sense. Um, yeah. So I don't think I can bring myself to play Resident Evil 5. So that leaves Resident Evil 3 original, which I don't want to play because I've heard people say it's rough. I've heard people say it does play a little bit roughly, and I didn't like Resident Evil 2 either. So there's Resident Evil Revelations 2, but I don't think I'd enjoy it. Um, Code Veronica, no, I'll wait for a remake on that. And yeah, I don't want to play Resident Evil 5. So all that's really left is Resident Evil 7, which again I have played like an hour or two of, and I didn't like that much. But now I've played Resident Evil 9 and Resident Evil 8, maybe maybe I can stomach Resident Evil 7's gameplay, because that's my main problem with it. I didn't like the combat. The gameplay did not feel good. The game also didn't feel scary for the most part. Jack is scary. Jack is scary. But the molded are very boring to fight. They're the most bland enemy in the whole series. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. And there's parts of Resident Evil 7, like the boat segment of the game, which people say is like super fucking boring. And like I already think the game is boring. And also like Lucas's Madhouse part of the game. Yeah, I I don't know if I would enjoy it. But I do like Resident Evil 8. Resident Evil 8 also has that boss fight, which is like basically fucking impossible on the highest difficulty, which is really fun. The Heisenberg fight. That was ridiculous, man. What were they thinking? Oh well, I'm very excited for whatever they do next with Resident Evil. I hope it's a Code Veronica remake like next year. People do say it's coming out next year, which is surprising, but maybe. Um, I've also heard that like in Code Veronica you can get soft locked like halfway through a game or something, and have to restart the whole thing. So yeah, I I wouldn't want to do that. So, yeah, I'll wait for a remake on Code Veronica and Resident Evil 5. Um, but yeah, so what a masterpiece and what an amazing series of games. It has a bunch of stinkers, it does, but it also has some of the best games ever made. So I can forgive that. Again, I liked Resident Evil 1 remake. I hated Resident Evil 2. I don't know what I feel about Resident Evil 3. I don't like Resident Evil 3 remake. But this is one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of the best of all time. Resident Evil 5 sucks. Resident Evil 6 sucks. Resident Evil 7 is a good horror game, but I don't think I like it as a Resident Evil game. Resident Evil 8 is good. It is fun to play. Nothing more than that, really. And Resident Evil 9 is really good. It's really scary, and it's got Resident Evil 4 bundled into it as well. So, all in all, good work. This is, I would say, my favorite game series now. And it's earned that title, I think. Jolly good. I don't think there's anything else for me to say. I'm gonna go make my Resident Evil 5, what? My Resident Evil game tier list now. This is obviously going to be at the top. Jolly good.